Hello, everyone, and welcome to the GameSpot E3 2017 Co-op stage. I'm Lawrence, and we are Funhaus. We will be your hosts for the next 90 minutes as we guide you through a bunch of very intelligent discussion about maybe alternative bedroom practices. No, okay. We cut that. We're not going to do that. Instead, we're going to just talk about E3's past and present, and perhaps future. As I said before, I'm Lawrence. I'm joined by Bruce. Hello, Bruce.
Hello.
And we got James on the couch.
Hello.
And Elise. How are you, Elise?
Hello.
So I think, yes.
Applause.
Oh, wow.
We know our names. It's great, right?
Light applause. Thank you very much.
Man, I like this. This is an easy audience. I love
That better be as quiet as this whole thing gets. I don't want the volume up. I want the intensity up.
It is essentially like a rock concert. It's okay to scream. Lighters may not be okay.
Yeah,
no
flames,
no lighters
no
in
open
here.
flames.
Looking
People
around
use their phones now.
And I saw a strange man roving around the audience.
Is there a strange
So,
man out there?
strange
Anyone
man who
strange man
makes everyone awkward and feeling
Behind the camera.
Oh, sir. Yes, there he is.
So security.
Well, hopefully he won't bother anybody.
Yeah, unfortunately, there are only 4 chairs up here, and you had to make cuts somewhere.
But we have a variety of exciting activities planned for you guys, plus the chance to win free stuff. And what is E3 without waiting in lines for a long time to win something you'll probably never use? And that's what we promise you today, the true E3 experience. To begin with, I love E3. I've loved E3 for a very long time.
How much do you love E3, Lawrence?
A whole lot. I love E3 enough that I made a game show about E3. And that's what we're about to play.
He seems so excited, doesn't he?
I'm angry. I love E3 so much that I get mad at both E3
how
and
much he loves
the audience.
Like, I'm your damn host.
Basically, any emotional temperature that goes above 5 with me is just anger. Anyway, so here's the idea. E3 has been host to a lot of great things and a lot of not so great things. A lot of fertile meme ground, if I were to call it that.
Oh, yeah.
So what's going to happen is we will see a stage demo of a game that debuted at E3. Some of them are awesome and memorable. Some of them are kind of infamous for whatever reason. So we're going to see that, just so bask in the memory of it. And then some of you guys will have to guess what you think the Metacritic score for that game ended up being. And you can't look it up because it's on multiple platforms and you don't know which one I chose. And then it's Price is Right rules. The person who comes closest without going over wins the prize. And you also must play against one of them. So for each
really?
round, yes.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I dropped that one on them.
We are the champions.
I
okay.
didn't realize.
You have to
I'd
defeat the champions.
That's right. Because all we do is go on Metacritic, so we know which games to scream about. So I'm going to invite 2 people up. We'll watch a montage of a stage demo. You'll put in your guesses, compete against one of them. If they win, they get to pick which one of you is the winner. So it's probably a good idea to suck up to them now. So applause. There, see?
Nice. Nice job, Lawrence.
Thank
like
you.
The applause sign.
Yes. Just a lot of this. Yes, that guy.
Let's get sucking up.
I know. Yeah, he is.
Money is acceptable. So let's start inviting people up. Need a stick mic. Would you choose? Or here, I'll do it. All right. All right. Let's see some hands. Who wants to win stuff?
Feel free to touch it, Lawrence,
right here,
while
so
he's out there. You can touch him.
Shake his hand.
You can touch him. You
hello,
can
Ivory.
reach for him.
Go ahead and step on stage, please.
Monitor every-
All right. He picks the guy in the Achievement Hunter shirt. Perfect.
Oh, I didn't see that. I'm
Sorry.
sorry.
Some point.
Oh, you're here too. So come on up, please.
Sitting in
Sorry,
Bruce's
Bruce, you-
chair.
you
That's
got-
bold.
Whatever.
That's bold.
No, stay there. Stay there.
Actually, that works. That works pretty well.
Are we doing the Oh, they can
See,
sit
please?
down there. Okay.
Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Connor.
Connor and Ivory, right?
Or I can hold your bag for you.
Delightful.
Don't let him hold your bag. Don't let him.
All right.
Oh, see,
Got a lot of
now.
stuff in it.
Oh, the bag troll has it.
Because we're going to show some stuff on this monitor.
Absolutely, I can.
All right, let's look at the first E3 clip from times past.
It's coming up right now.
I hope it's rolling. There we go.
The Infinity Ward team has been developing Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare.
What a throwback. I feel like back there. E3, 1992.
Ukraine.
There's too much radiation. We'll have to go around. Follow me and keep low. Take one out when the other's not looking.
I hated this mission.
This mission was awesome.
I hated it.
Really?
Yeah. Surviving at the end?
Good night.
No, thank you.
It was so tense, though.
Good, you guys aren't looking at your phones. I respect that.
Yeah, we were watching you.
Outside though. No shouting numbers if you're looking it up right now.
If I see that phone in your hand, I'm gonna swat it out.
And no American Sign Language either.
Yeah.
See, this was awesome, man. And sit there with all the tanks rolling around you. That was cool.
This was cool.
Genji looks so dead. You don't like Modern Warfare? Who doesn't?
I like the thought of like afterwards you tell one of the soldiers that you were there and like, woo! I didn't even know.
All right, sirs. It's time to register your guesses again. Closest without going over. What do you think the Metacritic score of Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare ended up being?
I'm going to go with 8.5.
Okay, well, Metacritic scores are 0 to 100, so we can
80.
80.
80.
Okay, conservative. What would you say?
88.
We got an 80 and an 88. Both very good guesses. And since this is Elise's favorite game of all time, what do you think the Metacritic score ended up being?
Modern War. I'm gonna say 90.
Wow, okay.
Wait, it's Price is Right rules, right?
Though
Yes,
my heart
closest
says
without
85.
going over. So we got 80, 88, and 90.
But Elise can't win anything, so it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
then she decides who wins if she wins. So let's see. What did the Metacritic score for Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare end up being? 92.
Oh, wow.
Man.
That means Elise
Whoa,
wins.
noobs. Noobs. I was kidding.
What's
Yeah,
it?
Oh,
you
the
never
user
got
score
the
was
user
close.
score.
User score.
Oh, you
It
weren't
is
ready?
8.5.
Get on there. All right, Elise, who wins? Is this
Well,
Show it to the audience first.
who wins this beautiful prize?
Hey, actually, this is a fun fact. They're going to be the first person to actually have this shirt.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah,
available.
it's
yet.
for sale
Actually,
yet.
I apologize. Thank you. I don't know.
Well, he guessed 80 and he guessed what, 88, right? He was closer.
Yeah, you
You
did
got the
have the
user
meta.
score.
You did have the user score.
Oh, your modesty is so compelling.
Oh man, I
You
don't
know what?
know.
Elise, cut the shirt in half.
Yeah. You got a sweet Achievement Hunter shirt, so I think I have to give you a Funhaus shirt
all
to
right.
cover it up with.
We can give another one.
Oh, okay, and
And just because, who cares?
so that actually worked out worse for you.
We're all
Got
losers.
this one.
We're all losers.
All right, thank you guys. Treasured memories, huh? And free stuff. This is what E3's all about, right? These moments? Right. Okay. Well, let's move on to round 2. Who else wants to try to win some free stuff?
Now that they know that there's
Yeah.
We have
some
we have
cool
so much
swag on the
so
line.
much stuff. I brought a James Angel shirt.
Oh,
I brought a Troll shirt.
Oh.
I brought lots of shirts.
I can't wait to crush all of them in this
yeah.
game.
We're going to get his numbers up.
Just, I guess have a seat over there. What's your name?
Isaac.
Isaac. Nice to meet you.
Isaac, welcome, my champion.
Then,
Thank you.
haven't gone
Oh,
to this
thank you
side
for
yet.
watching.
If not, you're wasting your time
You.
here.
Sorry. Might be a bit of an OSHA hazard if we vault up there.
Look at that. You should just step right up.
Ah,
Have a seat. My leash.
I had nightmares of somebody just busting their teeth out. So, Isaac?
Isaac, yeah.
And what is your name?
Harrison.
Harrison?
Harrison.
Harrison.
Sweet name. I think you got an edge already. I'm sorry.
I think Isaac's a sweet name, too.
Yeah, look at Isaac's hair,
Yeah,
too.
that
It's fucking
Tomb Raider
awesome.
T-shirt.
I see you guys every day at work, by the way, on GameStop TV. Just letting you know.
Oh, yeah?
Cool. Thanks
Thank you.
for watching it
sorry
by
about that.
force.
Oh, he sees our videos at work? I was like, you see us at work? Are we at GameStop all the time? That's weird.
All right, well, let's see the next clip from E3's past.
Ah. Oh, boy. I know
Yeah.
this.
Oh.
Hey, it happened, okay? And it wasn't that bad, eventually. Nintendo's
What the hell
right
is
there.
this?
We
You don't know
music.
this, Bruce?
We
Oh.
music, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
It's just like he's there. Look.
It's not over yet, Bruce.
Look at the audience. Look at how excited they are.
No, they're bored.
Nintendo couldn't even model them to look
I
excited.
know.
Look at
They're
him
like,
going.
all right, screw it. We're doing direct. We're just going to upload a 30-minute video. Oh, he's good. Bruce, you're a drummer.
I could do that solo.
Is he good?
He's great. It's actually
He's
the
good.
best drummer in the world.
This is YYZ, right? That's what he's
Yeah,
doing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's it.
He's
Yeah.
good.
Sounds-
Wow.
Playing Rush.
Oh, nope. Really rolling it there.
He also looks really cool doing it.
Yeah.
See?
Look at his collar. It's so high.
That's what every Wii game devolved into. I love you, Nintendo, a lot. All right. That was Wii Music. A brilliant introduction for a brilliant concept. Isaac, what do you think the Metacritic score for Wii Music ended up being?
Probably 45.
Ooh, 5. Ouch. All right. Again, closest without going over, so that's a pretty safe bet. Harrison, what would you say?
67.
67. All right, 45, 67. And the number one Wii Music fan, Bruce.
Right, I play
He
it all
just
the time.
found out. He just found out the game existed.
Yeah. I've actually never seen that. I'm going to say 72.
Okay, 45, 67, 72. What was the score? 60.
Ooh.
Oh.
45.
62.
62, sir.
Wow.
You said 62?
I think so.
Yeah, he or certain.
I need to write these down.
Yeah.
Harrison
Positive.
wins.
Good job, Harrison.
Wow.
Boy, you nailed it.
Nice job, Harrison.
All right. You brought more merch than I thought, so you get a lot of stuff. I'm going to give you a
That
water
was the
bottle.
whole game. Is like basically you could play the drums and then you could do this and conduct a symphony, which by the way is other people playing music.
But it's to your time.
No.
Anyway.
No.
And screw it. I actually only have large shirts. Neither of you guys look like.
Do you think there's ever been a
Infinity 3, all
time
shirts are
during
black
like
and
a
large,
musical
so.
performance where
give you-
someone
that's
was
excellent.
playing
You don't want
something
that.
like
Here
a
you go.
violin or something, and they're like, "Where am I and what am I doing?" And they saw the conductor, and they're like, "Oh, now I know."
Yeah.
All right,
you really
Isaac,
get into
Harrison,
it.
That
thank you
happened.
guys for joining. Have a good show.
Thanks, Harrison. Thanks, Isaac.
Guys.
Man.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I
Okay.
just keeping track of time. I prepared a lot of these.
Well, I was going to say, because
okay.
this is
We
going to
can do
go.
this
We
all
need,
day.
yeah, we can do these a
We
lot.
do this all day.
It's only been 10 minutes.
We do
He's
this
right.
all day.
It's only been 10 minutes. All right, round 3.
Okay.
Wants to win some stuff. Okay, let me try to serve some underserved areas. Because I'm gonna have to bomb into the aisle here. Probably getting out of range.
He's gone.
All right, sorry.
Man, I
We're
love
gonna
him.
see Lawrence again.
I was
Look
going to
at
say,
Freddy.
he's out playing like Mario Odyssey or something.
It's
He's gonna get taken.
It's gonna look like when there's a cartoon fight and it's just clouds, this stuff, and then his shirt's gonna fly.
And
on
one more.
stage.
Let's see. Man, so many hands. You, sir, you look good. Come on.
look at how disapproving Adam is. A game show at E3.
It'll never work.
No, thank you,
I mean, he's right. It's not working.
Lawrence. You're doing a great
I
job.
worked so hard.
And you're doing a great job, Lauren.
Thank you.
I'm
Thank
totally kidding.
I have a crisis of self-confidence about this time in any show we do, so it's only gonna get very emotionally unstable from here. Host, sir, what is your name?
Hi, my name is Blake.
Blake, nice to meet you. And you, sir, what is your name?
My name is Lucas.
All right, Blake and Lucas. Let's see the next video from E3's past.
Whoa! It's Halo 2.
You win. How does Adam look now?
It took
Man.
2 in the nose, then dropped
Looks
into
like
the
an
atmosphere.
FMV.
Still judging.
contact?
Go, go, go!
Man, this was real. I watched this a lot. Ended up being mostly lies. Isn't that the story of E3, though? Look at that big gun.
Take my weapon. You'll need it.
2 guns. I was so sure that for Halo 3 he would have a gun in his helmet. Or like the kneecap. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, Master Chief's so cool.
Bruce!
Miss.
Oh, yeah, swords.
Laser swords, man.
Bet you can't stick it.
Oh, title card. Yes! It happened a long time ago. But sure, you can clap for it.
That looks like what a mobile game would look like now, but the trailer for it would be live action and have Arnold Schwarzenegger in it. You know, but then when you saw the actual game, it'd just be that.
Yeah, I mean, that would be pretty cool. All right, Halo 2, debut 2003, the thunderous applause, a fraction of which we just heard. Sir, what do you think the Metacritic score ended up being?
I don't know. Probably like I know for most of the fact that Halo was generally positive, so I have to say at least like an 80%.
Say an 80 for Halo 2. Okay. Okay. Conservative, but not bad. All right. What would you say, sir?
It's closest without going over, right?
That's correct.
$1.
You're gonna bet one.
Wait, so you think it
So
would?
you think he went over at 80?
You think 80 was too high for Halo 2?
I don't.
Also, your
Okay.
strategy is a little flawed because you aren't the last person to guess.
Yeah.
That doesn't work.
Yeah.
Price is right.
Yeah.
I swear to God, if anyone goes 2.
It doesn't matter. That's not how it works.
Yeah.
Actually,
Okay.
I'm going to
All right.
ask
Okay.
the mysterious man in the audience, Adam. Adam, what would you guess the Metacritic score for Halo 2 is? What's above 100? 101.
Oh, he loves it. He
105?
loves it.
No, Adam.
He's
Adam,
at 103.
You can play it
112.
safe. Just say 81.
Yeah.
90?
Yeah. Adam.
Okay, we got
But why?
80
Why would you say 90?
and 90.
Playing the meta game, you say
He's not-
81.
he has all the shirts he could ever want.
Whatever.
Adam is swimming in shirts. All right, let's see what the Metacritic score for Halo 2 ended up being. 95,
Wow.
which
One-
really means 80 has
$1.
wait. No, it was 80. Oh, you said 90, right?
He said 90. Yeah.
105. Okay, Adam wins, then never mind. You already have shirts, Adam.
Oh, he said 95.
All right, he wants a shirt.
Then yeah.
Sure,
then
yeah.
you would've been there.
Wait, Adam wants a shirt?
I'm giving you the extra large troll shirt. I
Watch
want to hit the
camera.
camera.
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh.
Oh, wow, that's a cool fake.
Man,
Threw
Traitor!
it. If you can't see, he threw
You
it.
betrayed
and then
us.
Adam
Yes.
went, no.
for those who
and
didn't
then
see,
something
Adam
caught
just
it.
dropped his hands and the guy behind him caught it. So enjoy. Consolation prize, sir. Are either of you over 21?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to
Here
trust
is
you on
a
that.
Sam Adams.
Yeah, they don't. They don't have to drink out of.
I'm just saying,
put
I don't-
orange
it seems
juice
like it
in
would
it.
send the wrong message. You get a Funhaus branded steel flask. And then I'm going to give you a Funhaus branded whiskey glass, which is pretty fancy.
This just goes to show it doesn't matter what you come up here and guess.
No,
You get up on
You're
stage.
still
you're
gonna get a prize.
well,
Yeah, he
Yeah.
said one. He didn't even try.
Do you have a pulse? Come up on stage.
Yeah.
thank you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks again.
Way to go, guys.
Now, truth be told, I brought exactly the right number of prizes for only one person to get one. But I think this is going a little slower than I thought, so I'm at liberty to.
I brought extra prizes.
He has
And Bruce
extra
brought extra
prizes.
prizes. So thank Bruce's forethought and my poor planning for being awash with free stuff. All right, round 4. Let's go. Yeah, God, more and more hands. Every time. Where haven't I been
He's
yet?
walking away from you.
Lawrence,
No.
front row, right
doesn't
here.
hear you.
front
Yeah,
row.
you right up front, please. Up. And what else we got? People are getting hidden. Sir in the blue shirt? Yes.
Ooh,
I know the hat.
that visor. we
Oh,
need-
can I
nice
see the hat?
visor.
Oh, he's already won a hat.
He's gonna possess you. Don't put that
I
on.
wanted to throw it.
Is that the Destiny
If
shirt?
whatever it
You won
lands
It
on,
is.
then you own.
And you put in the time.
James, go that way. Off the stage, James. Off the stage.
So I'm pretty sure I read in a Q&A that when Mario possesses a human, it kills the human.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Aw.
Just throwing it out there. Keep that in mind when you're playing. You murder whatever you throw your hat on. Or just kind of lobotomize them.
Throw
Hello,
your hat
how
on
are you?
Paulina.
I'm good. How are you?
Take off your clothes.
I'm good. What's your name?
Rebecca.
Rebecca. Thank you for playing. And what is your name, sir?
Mike.
Mike. Nice to meet you. Rebecca and Mike. Thank you for playing. Let's see the next memory of E3.
Uh-oh. Yep. I know this one.
the greatest trailer of all time.
Kind of, yeah.
The greatest trick the devil ever pulled.
Although I guess Dead Island might be the second best.
I know how you think.
The weird thing is, the game ended up being pretty close to this. right?
No, no.
Oh yeah, the smoke was different and the lights were
Worse. Watch Dogs 2 ended up pretty close to this. In terms of like, I'm driving through the city, blink, blank.
Oh, I see, yeah. Goodness. Goodness. Aiden.
There should have been a point in Watch Dogs where he had an axe, and then he cuts someone, and he goes, hacked ya.
Ooh, that's good. Does he do that in 2? Maybe that would have.
I
Maybe
don't
that's
think,
why
I don't think they have axes as a weapon.
No, he just got that billiard ball on a string.
You're gonna deliver a message for me. Yeah, sure.
This might be too violent. Close your eyes, everybody.
No,
No way.
Hacked you.
Look at me. Look in my eyes. Look at me. Look in my eyes. Don't look at that. Look at me. Look at me.
That's a digital bullet.
A digit bullet, a hack bullet. Hack the brains right out of their skull.
Underscore. Don't forget the underscore.
I did not.
Yeah, that's important or not.
No one would. All right, well, a slightly infamous game for its very far-reaching debut.
Infamous is a different game.
You're right. Never mind.
Similar, but different.
So, what would you expect the Metacritic score for that game ended up being?
Probably like 85.
85.
Whoa.
Solid pick, sir. What about you?
I'll go with 65.
Oh, wow. Okay. 85, 65. And top Watch Dogs expert James.
Yes.
What are you ranking at?
I'm going to split the middle.
Oh, you
I'm going to split the middle. I'm going to go 75.
Okay.
Right down the middle.
65, 75, 85. Wait, no, you were 85.
Yeah, 85, 75, 65.
I used to work in a restaurant. There was a
You
time
had
when
the
I could remember people's
cheeseburger?
orders. Yeah.
Oh, this is the
You had the
pizza
spaghetti? Just a plate of like Coke in a bowl. Let's see what the Metacritic score for Watch Dog ended up being.
I think it's 85.
Oh!
No, you were 85.
Yeah.
I was 75.
Yeah, he was 75.
You were 65. You were 85.
He tried
It's
to
a
do
great
switcheroo.
concept for
He tried
a
to pull a
Nice try.
switcheroo.
Nice try. You're not putting that. Hold on. Give me the hat. He won.
Well, prizes for no one.
Give me the prize, Lawrence. What do you got for me?
Yeah, that's a Volcor tank top.
Oh, Volcor tank.
Here, hold on.
I can't wait to wear this.
I think I have a troll shirt in here somewhere.
Troll shirt.
A beanie.
Hold on. Let me see what I got. Let me see what I got. No. 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 Where's the James Angel shirt? Did we not pack any? Oh, God.
That's my protein bar.
That's Bruce's protein bars.
Don't touch that.
There's
We don't
another
have a whole
troll
lot of
shirt.
ladies. Would you use a water bottle?
Oh, well.
Okay, there you are.
Oh, you got one. Here.
All right. Thank you guys for playing.
Hold on. You haven't gotten anything yet.
Yeah, I gave him a tank top.
Oh,
Yeah.
so I actually did win this?
Oh, no, I gave him something else.
Oh, you got the beanie?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right,
Man,
thank you
a
guys.
man of many hats.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate you.
Thanks for coming up.
All right. Round 5. Oh, it's heating up now. Yeah, you're right. I haven't gotten anybody over here. You guys already have stuff. You seem very excited, so please help yourself on stage. What? What? Sure.
There you are, sir.
Have a seat. Hello. Welcome.
I'm encouraging the wrong kind of behavior, and I know that now. People are going to start like slide tackling me. and
Hey, you
spitting
made
on
it.
me. All right, what is your name, sir?
Jerry Hernandez.
Jerry, nice to meet you. And you, sir?
Julian Finley.
All right, Jerry, Julian, thank you guys for joining us on the GameSpot E3 Co-op stage. Let's see what the next clip from E3's past is.
皆さん、日頃からいい汗かいてますか? Have you all been getting your sweat on lately? The one game that I wanted to introduce to all of you at E3 this year was not Super Mario Galaxy, not Zelda for the Nintendo DS, and not Mario Kart. It's this game, Wii Fit. で、我々がその Wii のコンセプトを考えたときに次のように考えたんですね。ちょっとね、マシンのセッティングがおかしいみたいで、本当はこの赤い点が
This isn't intended to be mocking, by the way. I actually really love Wii Fit.
Look at their heart rate or whatever that is.
That's her balance point.
John's going to be
Wobbly.
demonstrating an aerobics
Look at him go!
exercise called
That
step
dude did
aerobics.
not develop calves that large by playing Wii
ゲー
Fit.
ム感覚でやれる. The idea is for this one to have more of a game-like feel to it, so that you can actually enjoy doing
Look how shredded he got stepping on and off that mountain.
Today, I think we'll do it with Reggie.
Rules. Sorry, bro.
My man Man Reggie.
My body is ready.
はい。
He gets it. Meme King Reggie.
じゃあ乗ってください. Okay, Reggie, please stand on the Wii balance board.
Cool.
This is close.
He was tipping
Reggie's
toes.
taking a quick lead. 15. 21. Oh my gosh, Reggie. 靴が飛んでくるんですよね、たまに.
Oh, he took a shoe right to the face.
頑張ってシェイガンパーしてくださいね.
No joke, Wii Fit with a couple of beers is some of the best times you can have.
You're not supposed to drink beer and get on Wii Fit.
We got to balance out the calories. Nope. Shotgunning up here. Oh, beautiful memories. All right, Jerry, what would you say the Metacritic score for Wii Fit was?
75.
75, a lot? I'm detecting a
You're
pattern
playing it
here.
safe. It's the 100-point scale, so, you know.
Yeah, sure, but there are a lot of websites that do like the 5 scale that gets translated, 10-point scale.
Yeah.
All right, we got 75, sir. What is your guess?
82.
75,
Wow,
82.
those are really high for the Wii Fit, I think, yeah?
It was revolutionary.
Yeah.
Everybody loved the Wii
It was
Fit,
a
huh?
product of its time.
Did you see
and
that
people
guy's
were
calves?
much stupider then.
Reggie did it.
I agree.
Where Reggie goes, the world follows. And then Elise, the most fit member of Funhaus, let's say. Where do you land on Wii Fit?
It was 75 and 82, right?
That's correct.
I'm gonna say 86.
Whoa.
That's a tight
That's
spread.
High, but
I like that.
I don't know. I thought you guys had pretty great
I like the gamble.
picks.
75, 82, 86. Let's see the score.
Oh.
75.
75 wins it, Jerry. Congratulations. Let me dig you out something.
I always like when people go, I think it was really good. And he goes, that was okay. It's still green.
There you are, sir.
Here, you can take this too.
Who here had a Wii Fit? Who here still uses their Wii Fit? Oh.
Oh,
that
no.
guy does.
Oh, that
Right
guy.
before you came?
You don't want to step on it every now and then. You don't have to buy a scale.
No.
Batteries. Like.
He gets it.
All right, thank you, guys. Thank you for joining us.
So he's saving on batteries.
Gosh, we are having a good time, aren't we? We're learning and loving, remembering, perhaps detecting a note of a cautionary tale in some of these clips. Perhaps.
Nope, I don't
Are
think
we learning lessons on the stage?
Yes, you are. You just have to say that, then people start assuming there's more thought behind what you're doing than just giving out shirts.
No,
We don't have
you
shirts
had
for that.
yours.
But speaking of, who wants to win some shirts? So let me get out here.
Or other stuff.
Oh man, this is so weird to have people shouting my name. Excuse me. I like those glasses though.
Lawrence loves going in a crowd like this.
I saw you before.
He loves it.
He does this even when he doesn't
These
have a
are his
microphone
people.
on.
Yeah, I just wander around
These are his people. Hey, we saw
pay
you
attention
outside.
to me. That's essentially what I do. Mine?
He's a man of the people.
Yep.
There you go.
Such
See
a
here.
generous.
Oh, I'm sorry.
When Lawrence
let's
eventually
see.
becomes dictator of this world, he'll be kind and just.
So make sure you're nice to Lawrence because
Yeah.
he will rule you.
No, and he'll remember if you betrayed him.
Oh, absolutely. You've never met a man more petty, more vindictive than me.
Hey, welcome.
All right, what is your name, sir?
Shane.
Shane, nice to meet you. And you?
Allison.
Allison. Shane and Allison, thank you guys for joining us today. Let's take a look at the next E3 clip.
Guys of Arcadia. Oh. Final Fantasy VIII. Oh, Killzone 2.
I remember this trailer.
This actually caused a bit of a stir because this wasn't gameplay, but it represented itself as such.
Yep.
This was when the PS3 was just getting announced. But 2 years later, they did an actual gameplay demo that was pretty exactly this, so they were kind of bang on. But yeah, fake gameplay at E3 is not a
It
new...
seems pretty obviously not gameplay. It does the thing that they do in television shows where the gun moves around.
Yeah. That's why the Metro trailer had some of that going on, and I was like, boy, that looks feeling nostalgic. I mean, it looks cool though.
Dodged it.
Oh,
He's
man.
dead.
So many explosions. This is the future of video games.
It truly is a kill zone, too.
Nice. Nice job.
I need to play this game again. I remember it having more cursing, superfluous cursing than any game ever made.
Yeah. Like you or the game?
Both. I mean, it was hard as well. Killzone 2, the debut shooter for PlayStation 3. I guess no Resistance probably was that. Whatever, who cares? What do you think the Metacritic score for Killzone 2 was?
Oh, I know nothing about this game. It has 3, so 80?
80. Safe guesses, safe guesses? What would you say?
75.
75. Oh man. Okay. People are settling into
Always
a bit
hit
of a
that
strategy
75.
here.
That's a zone.
Well, hey, maybe that's
That's a
maybe
sweet
that's some
spot.
intended commentary on reviews culture. Maybe I planned it all. No, I didn't. Anyway, Bruce. Shoot
Oh,
fans,
yeah.
What would you say?
Uh,
You don't need this. Why do I keep doing it?
Yeah, no, Killzone. I really want to get this one right, but I'm not going to. I'm going to say 70.
Okay. Oh my God.
Yeah.
So 80, 75, 70. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what the score for Killzone 2 was.
Oh my gosh!
Fine.
Really?
It's
People
the
like
perfect
this game?
game. The perfect game.
It was a core shooter on PS3, and people kind of needed that game at the time, so it got rated very highly.
Wow.
I mean, it wasn't bad.
You're remembering the controversy.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. Killzone 3, I don't think reviewed as well.
Yeah, I think you're right.
It's called Kill Zone. How can it not? That's everything you want in a video game.
That's true. It's got to be a
Guns,
91 or higher.
Killing, swears, It's everything an adult person could want. All right.
Well, as is tradition, everyone gets a prize, no matter how poorly they did.
Well, he wins.
Yeah.
He does.
Yeah.
As such, I'm going to say you get a choice. Would you like a
You don't get a choice.
alcoholic beverage container or a T-shirt? All right. Well, okay, fair enough. I've only got a large. I don't know. That works. Okay. And then we have a.
You want to give her a troll shirt? Come on, everybody wants a troll shirt.
Troll
Everybody
shirt.
does. It's true.
You want a troll shirt?
Careful, he might crab walk on you
Might.
Yeah.
if he sees you in that.
Well, thank you guys for playing.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Hope
thank
have
you
a good
guys.
day. Thank you. Gosh, we sure are learning a lot about E3 and games journalism, aren't we?
We are. Everything's basically around 80 or 90.
You keep saying
No
that,
matter how
too.
good or bad.
Not
Well, I have to
learning
remind
anything.
people, otherwise they don't think I'm smart.
I mean, you're right. Maybe you're right.
Yeah, see? All right, so
Such a troll.
yeah.
Classic troll.
Round 6. Who wants some stuff? Actually, come on up. And then, oh yeah, the stairs are on this side. Let me. Oh man, I want to get someone from the back. Way back there. Yes, you, the guy who's gesticulating wildly. Get up here. You might have to
welcome.
worm your way through the crowd.
People heard that free stuff was in the wings, so they're gathering.
Somebody
They're
yell
swarming.
free stuff. This game is not about
stuff.
free stuff.
Free
No.
stuff. Troll shirts.
It's about learning
Thank you, Bruce.
and video games.
It's about a calm and respectful discussion of E3
I'm waiting
culture.
for like a really like I'm trying to
Right here,
think what it would be. Hey, you hop in here.
Hello, what is your name?
Devin?
Devin? Nice to meet you, Devin. And sir, what is your name?
Logan.
Logan. Man, you guys sound like X-Men. Awesome.
Devin and Logan?
Yeah.
Wow.
You guys should team
That's
up
the coolest.
and like fight crime.
Maybe they already do. Oh, I'm sorry if I just put your life in jeopardy. Well, whatever. Let's watch more E3 stuff, huh?
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. This is a good one. This is a good one.
I'm ready. I could finally be a Jedi. Let's do it.
I wanted this so bad.
Everyone did.
Look, you're
So
you're-
bad.
Bruce, you're in it. Look,
You're the Jedi now, Bruce.
just like
Oh,
in
look
the
at him
movie.
go.
I like how he's getting shot several times. Like it just hits him.
And
He's lifting it up.
oh.
Oh, he dropped it.
Oh. No one gets it the first time.
on.
Ah.
Wow. He's proud.
Here goes.
That's how they fight, too. They go like this.
The first thing a Jedi learns is to plant his feet. Plant your feet and never move them, young Padawan. Why do they look scared?
I think they were implying that you could do like 2v2 Jedi fights. Oh, never made it in.
Yeah, at what point do you murder a bunch of Padawans?
Yeah, I think that's during the dancing
Bonus
game.
round. It's like beating up the car in Street Fighter.
Welcome to your destiny, Jedi.
Oh.
Exactly. It's exactly how it looks in the movies.
I would never want to make anyone who worked on that game feel bad. But it did not really work out well. So that was a bit of a hint. What do you think the Metacritic score ended up being?
I'm going to say 70.
70. All right. And how about you?
38.
38. Now that's a spread.
8. Okay.
Now that's a spread.
That is great.
So we got a 70, a 38, and Star Wars, a number one Star Wars fan, Bruce Green.
I'm going to split this in the middle, say 50.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's 70, 50, 38. Just want to make sure I got the numbers right. 70, 50, 38. All right. Let's see what the score ended up being. 55.
Okay.
Man, 58? You were so close. 38. Never mind.
He said 38.
50.
38, and she said what?
Was that different
70.
than
God,
the
I
Dance Central one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it ended up having like Han Solo dancing with stormtroopers in the carbonite chamber.
That's what I want to do.
Hey, you have a game prototype, it seems to work, and then it just doesn't. What you gonna do? Dance. All right. Well, that means we have a winner. The numbers have fallen completely out of my head, so I'm sorry.
I won.
Bruce, you
Bruce
won.
won.
That's true.
So now you get to pick.
As my prize, I want them to not get either prize.
Oh.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Man, that's harsh.
Just here, take a shirt.
All I have left is adult beverage containers. I don't know if that's something you can use or.
It can,
I have other-
it can
I have other
carry
shirts.
anything
Okay,
you
sure,
want.
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you got any hats in there?
You can have a shirt with my face on it. There you go.
That's limited edition. You can't get that anymore. He's like, all right, hold on, I'm gonna check this material. Yep. I was like,
He opened
yeah,
it right up.
Stretch it a little bit.
Yeah, I can wear that. Yep, that is a shirt. You're right.
Did you
Yep.
think we were going to use you as like a Coke mule or something?
Yeah, what did
Yeah.
you were worried? I don't know. I don't know how I knew.
Well,
thank you guys
very
playing.
much for coming up.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for walking down memory road with us.
We're totally gonna see him selling that shirt outside the convention center.
Like,
Find it in a
this'll fetch
Goodwill
nice
6
price.
months from now. That's already happened, actually. One of my favorite pastimes is finding merch with either my face or my likeness on it in a Goodwill store. You haven't lived until that's happened. If you have to do it yourself, just print one up, give it to them, then go back in the store a week later. Just telling you how to enjoy your life. That's
That's
all.
a big prize.
I know.
All right, who wants to win the next round of shirts? All right.
I was saving that till the end.
We'll see. We'll see. I like that dive back. You, sir. Yes. Yes, you. Come on.
He was just going somewhere else. He
Please,
looked like he was just
maybe.
walking.
Well, he's up here
somewhere.
now.
Lord's grabbed him. You.
Turn me down.
Somebody walking by.
Trying to play Mario.
Yeah, so much waves. I like the hops, sir. Yes, please. I eventually want people to start like fighting each other for my attention.
Oh, don't be. Don't be.
Don't actually do that. Never once. We're civilized people. We don't hit.
Hello.
Maybe some awkward petting. No. Permission first before you pet somebody. I don't know where I'm going with this. Let's see the next clip. Oh, wait, I didn't introduce you guys. I'm sorry. It's all falling apart right now. Sir, what is your name?
Luke.
Luke. Nice to meet you. And you?
Jeremy.
Jeremy. Luke and Jeremy. Thank you, guys. Let's travel through E3's history.
I'm pleased to announce Wonderbook, Book of Spells.
Oh, Wonderbook.
Book of Spells is the first title
This
to be
title had
published for
two
Wonderbook.
Wonderbook, Book of Spells.
Well, how am I supposed to know what a Wonderbook is and what it contains?
As you can see, the Book of Spells is no ordinary book.
In fact, it has spells.
This is kind of cool, though.
Stories come to life in a way never seen before.
Is it cool?
So the Dragon's Escape.
You gotta
he
wipe
set
off the
fire to
book.
book.
I just like
We
the
managed
idea
to
of someone
put the
going,
fire
I wish
out,
it was
and
harder
now we
to
need
turn
clean
pages.
off all that soot.
Make that a game.
Good as new.
Oh.
So you can see down that hole.
It's pretty simple. It's a Z shape.
Now you're ready to learn the wand gesture for this spell. Pull up the gesture diagram from the page. To cast the fire-making spell, draw a
looks like she's
sharp
blind.
zigzag shape in the air with your wand.
Why isn't she you never look at the book, though.
Now I want
It's
you
just
to
a
make
bunch
the
of people
gesture
holding
again
like
with
this.
your new spell some more.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Well done. Aim carefully to see how many you can get rid
All
of.
the bugs.
Solid work. 5
on.
Look, she's having a great time. Look at
She's even bored with it.
They're like, all right, before you get on stage, the one thing you need to do is just smile, look like you're having fun. She's like, ugh.
E3 is great, which is, again, subtle commentary and learning time. Please be grateful there are no industry-wide gimmicks that are sort of percolating their way into every conference.
Just games.
Just sweet games. VR a little bit, but whatever. All right, what would you guess the Metacritic score for Wonderbook Book of Spells was?
2.5.
2.5. That's very low.
2.5 out of 100.
Do you know what that means? You mean that's like 25 or a 2.5?
Well, we'll lock him in at 2.5.
Well, then again, they have a book, so
2 books.
Okay.
they get to draw a Z, so maybe 2.5. Yeah.
All right, 2.5.
2.5.
2.5. All right,
Very
got
low,
it done.
sir. What would you say? Anything higher than
That's-
3 will probably win.
Yeah, that's a PS Move game. That's like a 43.
43.
Man,
He
you
almost,
guys don't have a lot
he
of-
almost said 45, and he was like, nope. I'm going to give myself some wiggle room.
2.5. 43. And the magic lover in the office, Elise. Wonderbook Book of Spells.
I don't even remember this game coming out.
Aw, man.
Did it actually release?
Yes.
Okay.
Real thing.
I don't know. 58.
58. Okay. So it was 2.5, 43, and 58. Let me write so I remember this time. Nah, there's no
Let's
time.
hope it is.
Let's see what the score is, and hopefully somebody else remembers what the numbers were.
What?
Dude.
No way.
Everyone
Come
loved
on.
it.
72.
Y'all are some jaded people. Shame on you for not thinking Wonderbook Book of Spells would be a delight.
Look, its genre is miscellaneous general.
How dare you? Maybe we learned something here. Maybe we learned something here about E3 and video games. That not all gimmicks are bad. Just the 72.
I mean, that's a kind of
That's middling.
Yeah.
That's mediocre.
You got to clean up the book. It's cool. All right, well, let's get you some free stuff. I don't remember who won. It was Elise, right?
I did win, yeah.
Good job, Elise. Are any of you enjoyers of adult beverages? Because that's all I got now.
I think you're getting that
Number
Volcor
21?
t-shirt or tank top.
Actually, here, I can give you the cup. You can drink water out of that. Or milk.
Drink water. Only water.
I'll know. You don't think I'll know?
You know, Lawrence, there are other beverages besides adult beverages and water.
Yeah.
I know, but
Okay.
why would I give somebody a flask if they're just going to drink Coke out of it?
Water can be an adult beverage if you add vodka.
I've done that before.
I've done
Takes the bite away. It helps you really knock it back. Anyway,
Takes the
thank you guys
bite of
for-
water away?
No, fine, whatever. Thank you guys for. Yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thanks for being.
And that water's hard. You got to temper it.
I just
Vodka.
Someone just flash an image of Dragon Ball Fighters Z.
Now
I
you
gotta
can't
find it.
concentrate?
Where is it?
All right, we've
can't-
only got 2 rounds to go.
What's that? We can't give it unless they win.
Why?
And we got a one-way ticket into Meme Town.
If you don't win, you can't
got a
be
gentleman
a
pointing
gamer.
Oh, good point.
Shane, please.
That's a good point. That's valid.
Yes, come on. Thank you, sir. And what else we got? You. I like your smile. Please.
Of course, anytime.
All right. Hello,
Hello.
sir. What is your name?
Shane.
Shane. Nice to meet you. And
Is that our second
Anna.
Shane?
Hannah. Anna. Sorry about that.
If you guys win, you'll earn the quintessential gamer shirt.
Wow.
It's not the grand prize, but it's close.
You gotta.
All right. Next one is a pretty deep cut. Pretty deep meme. So let's travel back in time to E3's
Here
past.
to demonstrate the game for us is Bill Rich, the executive producer of Genji 2.
Great, thanks, Phil. Genji 2 is an action game which is based on Japanese history.
Why is he
Being
saying
based
in
on
front of a bunch
history,
of VCRs?
the stages of the game will also be based on famous battles which actually took place in ancient Japan. And stages,
Oh wow, it's like
there,
I'm back in
where
Japan.
there will be massive sea battle sequences which can only be made possible with the power of the PlayStation 3.
Oh,
So
just
here's
like in
this
Japan.
Giant enemy crab.
Giant enemy crab.
What I'll do is use Benkei here to
Look, we got
flip
this cool
over
samurai now.
this
Put a crab out there.
on its back.
This is a fun fact. They wanted crabs in for
See
honor.
if he
They
shows
said,
up.
no, Genji already did it. We're not going to do it.
Oh, here it comes. All the
It's
way.
like they're based
Boy,
in
look at all the
historical
crap.
Screen, so
facts.
if you'll hold on, say,
These
oh,
are
here it
actual
comes.
things that happened. One man held a telephone pole and fought a giant
Switch
crab
over
on the
to
beaches of
Yoshine.
Okinawa.
Hop
Had
on
a
its
jewel on its
stomach,
stomach.
and you attack its weak point
This
for
looks
massive
rad.
damage.
Nice.
But
This looks
you'll be able
cool.
to enjoy the
Sure.
full version at our E3 booth.
Bill, thank you very much for that
Thank you.
fantastic
Thank you.
demonstration.
Man, where should I put this controller? I'll hang it. Okay, I'll take it with me.
He walked off the stage and said, I did a great job, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, he did a great job.
I mean, he
Genji
did
was
with
like
what
a-
he had, yes.
And I'm sure, positive, in fact, that the reviews will reflect that. So what would you say the Metacritic score for Genji Days of the Blade is?
50%.
Straight 50, okay. How about you?
A 60.
50, 60, all right. And then out of all of us, James, I think you're the Japanese expert and
Thank you.
samurai.
Thank you.
So what-
Arigato.
I don't need that. you're only proving me correct, and I like that. So based on your knowledge of Japanese history and
Yeah.
celebrating a game that celebrates
And
that,
from what I've seen there,
absolute accuracy.
I'm
What
going to
would you
shoot the
say?
moon, Lawrence. I'm going to go 100.
Ooh,
Whoa!
nothing but perfect score.
Perfect score.
Perfect score for Genji Days of the
If
Blade.
it kept going from what I saw in that demo, that's going to be the perfect game.
They already have all the basics.
Yeah.
Crabs, beaches,
Gems.
samurais, gems.
Yeah.
All right, let's see the final score for Genji Days of the Blade.
Oh!
55.
Was that Anna?
That was.
No,
hey,
we were all wrong.
Wait.
We all went over.
He said 50.
Oh,
Yeah, he did.
50? You said 50? All right.
Oh.
Okay. Well, then that makes
Congratulations, sir.
That makes you the
Hey, wow.
quintessential
He's
gamer.
a quintessential gamer.
But it's okay. You get this sweet James Angel runner-up prize.
All right, thank you guys. Thank you for playing.
Oh, nice meeting you.
And thank you, Japan, for your rich and colorful history. All right, guys, we're down to the last one.
Oh, this is the last one?
This is a good one too.
This is yeah.
This is actually something you want to win.
I don't think it's on sale yet, right?
It's not on sale.
No, it's not on sale yet.
Man. The purple shirt in the back. Yes.
Coveted eSports Funhouse shirt.
You already got a shirt.
Your friends will know you're a loser immediately.
Let's see.
Nice meeting you.
You look pretty happy.
Thank you for watching.
I like happy people at E3. That's what it's about. It's easy to scoff at everything. No, we're here to celebrate games and the fact that they're all great. Every last one.
I love you guys.
Oh,
Hey.
thanks for watching, man.
I thought you were Adam at first.
All right, sir, what's your name?
Edgar.
Edgar, nice to meet you. And you?
Arshak.
Arshad?
Arshak.
Arshak, okay. Arshak. Or Shaq? Okay, Arshak or
I
Shaq.
have so many names, Beelzebub, and
He has many faces. He appears at night in parking lots across the world. All right, let's see the final E3 memory. This one's got to cut a little deep.
I'm Sean.
Oh,
Games.
no.
We're a tiny little indie
I love you,
studio.
Sean, I do. God bless you, I do.
I love Sean.
I love Sean
excited to
Murray.
be there.
I love Sean Murray.
It's the biggest moment of his life.
Delightful.
Science fiction game. I guess inspired by.
He does say
the
you
kind
can
of sci-fi
share
that
the
I grew
universe
up
with other people.
Yeah, he does.
Battered
Not
book
sure about that
covers
one,
of
Sean, I'm sorry.
Heinlein, Asimov, Clarke.
Not sure.
Just
It was in the
worlds that I
plan.
once
The
did
He was
plan
trying.
to do it.
He was trying. Look at how
We
happy.
created a
He's trying so hard. He's
procedural
trying hard now.
universe.
He's off trying somewhere. I love that.
It's
But
infinite, and it's one that everyone can share. I want to
not
finish
quite, though.
with just a tiny taste of what your own unique journey into infinity might look like.
I'm curious what the difference is here between the critical review and then the user score.
oh boy, that's gonna be harsh. Yeah, that doesn't happen.
It's true.
That doesn't happen. That doesn't really happen. That happens, sure.
Is that in the game? No?
No, not really. There's like two big ships sometimes. You know what? Universe is Infinite. Maybe it was someplace I never got to because I only played it for
Probably
like 5
not.
hours. Yeah, yeah.
He's
Yeah,
clapping. He's
No
clapping
Man's
for
Sky.
No Man's Sky.
All right, the most recent game to get unfortunately flamed alive at E3, or because of E3. What would you say the Metacritic score for that ended up being?
I'll give it a high 90.
High 90.
Hi, you have to pick a number.
90.
90?
Hindy.
High 90, okay.
Hindy.
A 90.
90. Excellent guess. Probably going to win. How about you, sir?
Well, it had pretty good hype, but then it went down, so I'm going to say 55.
55.
Wow.
That's a safe guess after the 90 there.
That's a hefty spread there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I'm trying to decide which one of you loves No Man's Sky the most.
It's not me.
Bruce.
Never played
Okay,
a moment of
all right.
it.
Did you ever actually play it? You played it on the podcast.
I played it for like 2 hours, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Okay, what would your Metacritic guess for No Man's Sky be?
It's got to be like a 71.
Okay.
I'm going to say 71.
All right. That's a good spread. Bets all around the roulette
Yeah.
table. Well, let's see. What was the Metacritic score for No Man's Sky?
No!
A perfect guess from Bruce.
Congratulations.
I did not see the
Yeah.
answers previously.
You win
Thank
the
you
sh-
very
you
much.
win
I win
the-
the jersey.
Exclusive merch.
Wow, this is nice.
Look at that user score, 4.5.
Yeah.
People
I
were
thought it was
not
actually
happy.
going to be a little. I mean, so it went back and forth, right?
This is very
It
nice.
looks good on you. It's going to look
Very
great on you when you're esportsing. What a hero.
For esports enthusiasts everywhere. We all esports now.
There you go.
Oh,
Right.
well, thank you.
All right. Well, thank you guys for joining
Now
us.
you can wear that when you watch Overwatch. Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, no
Thank
problem.
you, guys.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
coming up.
Well, I guess we have a couple more stuff.
We have a few more things.
If you want free stuff, hang around. No. We're going to give it all away now, so you can
Settle
just walk
down.
away.
Monsters.
You realize how bad that would make us look? We need crowds. This is how we get booked again. So that'll do it for the Metacritic Combat. I didn't really come up with a name for it. Well, we can workshop that later. What's the name anyway? Thanks to everybody for playing, and we're going to talk about some more E3 stuff right now.
Okay.
I believe the idea is now going to discuss the demos and stuff that we liked, and then ones that we didn't, and give explanations why.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who's got powerful thoughts about this?
Who wants to start?
He's got powerful thoughts.
Elise, James?
I mean, I absolutely don't, but I can talk.
That's what we're here for, right? Dragon Ball,
Should we
man.
start with the good?
Dragon
Probably we should probably do
Fighter.
like a positivity sandwich, right?
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Where I'll give you my 2 goods, right?
One bad.
And then 1 bad.
And 2 good.
And then 2, right?
Sure. Oh yeah, I getcha. Okay.
Yep. Okay, so game of show, Dragon Ball Fighter Z. This game of show.
That game looks so good.
I haven't played it yet, but mother of God, how perfect does that look?
Really good? Is it basically Marvel?
It's
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Marvel Budokai 3, huh?
He's still talking now. He's doing
Still
his
going.
own
Anyway, so I like the
loves
game.
it.
The only question is, does anyone have a beat on what the actual title is?
Dragon Ball Fighters. No, I think it's Dragon Ball.
It's Dragon Ball
Fighter
Big
Z.
Z.
Wait, is it Dragon
Fighter? Also Big Z.
Does
So
anybody
is it
know?
Dragon Ball Z Fighter?
Officially.
Or is it Dragon Ball Fighter Z? Dragon Ball Fighter Z? Okay. Okay. Now I know.
I think so. Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
Gosh. And it's Xbox One enhanced, but like what?
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
It's perfect. It looks so good. I always loved the Budokai series, and then it kind of started getting away from that when it went into like third-person camera,
Yeah.
and it was
You had to,
I
like,
got
sense people power
they were
levels
trying to
and
do
charging
because it was like a big fight across the world and the level,
Mm-hmm.
but the level was just rocks that you just smash through anyway, and so it didn't mean as much that you could just press up and like circle or up and B, and then you'd fire a Kamehameha. Like, that wasn't as cool as trying to execute something, so I'm really very, very excited for this game. Very, very, very.
Yeah, I
very
hate to admit it, but now that I'm watching it on a proper monitor, not our little
Tiny
PP
little, yeah.
monitor, it is beautiful, and and how manic and frantic the like combat is does look pretty cool.
in it, but from what I've watched, because I've been watching some gameplay of it too, like it's pretty seems pretty straightforward. Like it's just quarter circle forward and 2 punches to do super attacks, and then there's like a light, medium, heavy system, and then a special attack system and everything like that. And then you can tag in people, but they're just on a cooldown, so you can do anytime you want to. You can bring them in and stuff. So I'm really excited. It looks like it's coming from like the Guilty Gear Blaze Blue guys, right?
I think it's Arc Systems.
Yeah, so like they have very complex fighting games.
Yeah.
This looks like it's kind of intermediate. Like
Hope so.
it's not going to scare off people that don't play all the time.
Who are you gonna main? Do you
Who
know
am I gonna
yet?
main?
I have a guess.
I mean probably Vegeta, but
Yeah.
why?
Which
I thought you'd go Piccolo.
Piccolo?
Majin
Well,
Buu
so here's
Vegeta,
the problem.
bad guy Vegeta,
Piccolo doesn't transform.
Namek Vegeta.
Piccolo doesn't transform, and I saw that if you're playing as Goku, he's Super Saiyan 2, but there's a move you can do where he goes Super Saiyan 3. And if you could transform, that's a deal breaker. You know? Piccolo can't transform. He's just like, I am more powerful.
I was gonna
That's all he
put
does.
Piccolo on your birthday cake. Not anymore.
I've already had Piccolo on my
I
birthday.
know.
Yeah, I did actually have Piccolo on my birthday cake.
Can we play 3-on-3, so 3 Funhouse versus 3 Funhouse? Or
No, I don't think it.
It's only.
You could theoretically play where each person picks someone, and
Yeah.
then when I die, you come in as Vegeta.
Because I wanted you to carry me.
I can still carry you.
Okay,
I'll just
alright.
never let it get to the point where you have to fight.
Okay, great. Perfect, perfect.
And I'm going to shill for a second. I think that game's going to look awesome in higher than 1080p.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like all the like speed lines and stuff, and
Yep.
just the sparks and stuff flying off people charging.
Absolutely.
I think that could be a real visual showcase. It's going to look better than the cartoon ever did,
Yep.
Yeah.
which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Although I haven't been watching Super. I don't know, maybe that's
It's-
like
it's
crispy.
pretty incredible.
I don't need to? Aw, man.
She's being honest.
Yeah.
Weird that Dragon Ball would have fluff content that's
I mean,
not important
nobody
for
needs
anybody.
to. Oh yeah, and you can destroy the levels. So
Yeah.
like you can deflect little. They have little fireballs that they can do, and when you deflect them, they fly off into the back of the stage.
Oh, cool.
And they like blow up stuff. And then if you end with like a level 3 super, it'll like blow up the Earth, basically. And so then the next round, you're basically in like a lava pit, like when Goku fought Frieza and stuff like that. And it just looks awesome.
I just put my finger on it. This is kind of like scratching the Asura's Wrath itch, because there'll never be another one of those, but this is kind of close. No one played that.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, so James, what is your next positive game of show?
Next positive game of the show, I'm gonna go The Last Night.
Okay.
That looks really cool.
It really does. I don't know
Yeah.
a thing about it, but it looks cool.
The soundtrack. I mean, I think you were really excited about that too.
That's gonna be one of my games, so we may I'll just
Double
piggyback onto that.
Yeah,
It's like 2.5D Blade Runner is kind of the way everybody's describing it, and I think that makes the most sense. And I think the way that it incorporates moving from like pixel art to 2.5D is really, really cool.
yeah. Well, it's cool because you see sometimes there's like these movements. It looks
it's
so
so
good.
cool.
The
Can't see
soundtrack
this
I think
enough.
is going to
So
be amazing too.
I'm like, oh, sorry. I was just gonna say, I'm really tired of like 8-bit games I'm really tired of side scrollers,
Yep.
and this is exactly the change that I needed to
Yeah.
get me into it.
Well, sometimes there's like these stylistic movements in games. So like, I'm trying to think of the name of it. It was like Sword and
Sorcery.
Sword and Sorcery, right? Like it was
Yeah.
like tall leg man with like large thigh gap and stuff like that. And then they had the what was the Oxenfree, looks very similar to that. And I always like when they do something new with the style of a game. But then when that becomes the style, like cell shading, some game does cell shading first. And you're like, whoa, and then everything does it, and it makes it less impressive. This brought it back around again.
Yep.
And at least the little that we saw there, it like brings it back around. And you're like, oh my god, it looks so good.
Yeah,
I
I'll
agree.
go for like artistic style over graphical fidelity any day. So for me, like this is kind of the best of both worlds because it does look like it's sort of pushing graphics in terms of like how good it looks, but the style is there too.
It's all like, but I mean, it's like
I haven't seen
behind the
this
scenes
trailer.
stuff,
I didn't know
like
it was on a
lighting.
boat.
Oh
Or there
my
is a boat.
gosh, yeah, it looks so
The
good.
background
I,
is beautiful.
I wish I knew a little bit more about how it played. The trailer kind of indicates
Yeah.
that it, like you and I thought it was flashback.
Yeah.
They were doing
Probably
flashback
more like point
again.
and click.
But
pick up items, use them on things.
It does seem more like a point and click, but man, just the idea of exploring that world. And if we're not going to get a Blade Runner game, like I was
Already
a big
was
fan of
one.
I was a big fan of the
Nobody played it.
Mad
Right.
Max game, and I was a big
okay.
fan of the. I'm glad that Shadow of War is coming out, right? Because they were like tie-ins to movie franchises, but you didn't really need them. It just kind of gave you the vibe of it. Even I wish we had one of those for the new Blade Runner movie, but it looks like this is going to be fill that.
This'll be
void
close.
And
kind of.
Cyberpunk is
Yeah.
coming out sometime.
Sometime, whenever.
Yeah.
but I still haven't seen anything from that. All
No,
I've
there's
seen is
nothing
a
to
woman
see.
on her knees
That's the one
getting
thing.
shot at. so-
Apparently they got hacked recently. CD Projekt had to put out a statement saying like we're not going to pay this, so
Oh,
please
yeah.
maybe don't look at it, but we won't blame you if you do.
Yeah,
We'll see. Okay, James. So now for the thing everyone loves from E3 commentators and journalists, negativity.
yeah.
What is the game you hated and why?
Detroit. Is,
Detroit. Oh,
Detroit is gonna be my hated game.
I forgot they announced that.
Ah.
Because I watched it.
So
it was like,
that's the
cool.
difference. This is a game like.
What if robots could feel, James? No one's
yeah,
done
I'm
this.
sure we're really gonna get a lot of introspection on the game where occasionally I hit A to continue the story.
Aw. What if there's
This
another
is the
glitch?
opposite side of it. So you show me a game like Dragon Ball Z Fighters, and you show me a game like The Last Night, and I'm thinking about how beautiful they are. There's a lot of technical aspects to that, but then this is just like a wanking motion for graphics to me. Like I feel really good for the performance capture artists who are doing this and like portraying the roles, but man, I don't think that the game is going to be any different than what we're watching here. If the studio's resume has anything to indicate, they're only getting further and further away from making video games and closer and closer to just making movies where occasionally you hit X.
You typically you don't like David Cage games typically, right?
Not
we,
real. Well, I
we
feel
play
like
them. We
I-
play every single one.
Oh,
I play them, and then the weird thing is, what was it? Heavy Rain.
Yeah.
Played all of Heavy Rain, and I was like, I like the points where they let me play the game, like doing detective work and stuff like that. And I was like, so hopefully the next game he makes will have more of that and less of the other stuff where you're just pressing
Yeah.
X while you run around a corner,
Running
and
into
stuff.
chickens.
And then we played Beyond Two
Oh, no, man.
Souls, and then I didn't even finish it because A, the story sucked, and B, it had none of the detective cool interesting stuff. It was literally the only freedom you had was walk from this area to the next area. You know, Uncharted does that too, where there's a cutscene and it goes, for some reason you have to control Drake while he's walking through a prison, just so that way you can get to another cutscene. But then the idea is that then you're going to break out of the prison.
Yeah, then there's a
and you're
level.
gonna play the game.
Yeah.
Beyond Two Souls never had that.
Oh, okay.
There's a great moment in the game where Ellen Page decides to go and go to a bar against her better judgment. She goes to a bar and she's hanging out there, and some guy comes up to her and he goes like, "Hey, you want to play some pool with me?" And seems real sketchy. And you're given options to either say like, "Oh yeah, that's all, I'll go do something wild and act out of behavior or whatever."
Said no.
Or you can say, "No, I'm cool. I'm meeting someone. No, thank you." And I said, "No, I'm okay. I'll meet someone else." And they're like, "You sure?" And then she goes, "Okay, I'll play." And I'm like, "Why did you give me the option to pick? If there's
The
one
illusion.
resolution."
Who's
So-
going to say no to a pool minigame? They worked so hard on it. Oh, I understand.
so
Interactive movies
I
are for everybody.
I seriously have my doubts that this will be a game.
I'm hoping it
be.
flips our expectations of what
Maybe.
we think we've come to expect from David Cage.
Maybe.
All right,
So-
back to positivity.
Back to positivity.
What's your third liking choice?
Super Mario Odyssey.
Yeah.
It looks amazing.
And it's got an amazing theme song.
Yep.
That stuff's gonna earworm me pretty hard over the coming months.
I
Just got to play it.
I got to play it
Yeah.
very briefly, and it was awesome. And like I was saying to you before we started, anytime a new Mario game comes out, the first thing I do is try and triple jump. Because playing Super Mario 64 as a kid, that was like, come on, get that triple jump timing, please, please. And it was so like immediately just was jumping in and doing everything perfectly. There was, because it's E3, there's someone there to help you, and you just almost don't need it because it just feels exactly like Mario again. And even just stuff like I saw Bullet Bill and I just went and threw my hat at him, and then I was the Bullet Bill and doing everything. I love all the Mario games. The Galaxy series is great, but something about it was lost for me because it felt like you were just going, it's just like they're like 1,000 worlds and you're going to visit all of them. I always like the idea of having less worlds, but then growing like a really intimate connection with them. So like, you know, Super Donk City and stuff like that, and there was a desert world that I went to. I feel like you're going to be going back to them again and again and exploring new corners of them, as opposed to Galaxy, which was kind of like just progressing down like, 1-1, 1-2, 1-3. I watched Elise go up the side of the building just like this. Like no one told her. She just like intuitively was like, what is this? And goes up to the top. So it looks like, and graphically, again, amazing. It just looks stunning. Just
I agree with all of those things. No,
Yeah.
if you guys are curious, Treehouse actually has like 2 20-minute demos of both the levels they have at E3. So if maybe the line's too long, you don't get a chance to play it, that does a pretty good job walking you through everything that's here. It's actually a pretty cool thing. I wish every developer would do that.
Yeah.
Like here's our E3 demo. We're going to do a hosted gameplay.
Yeah.
Of it.
Right.
Hey man.
Now see the Assassin's Creed point. This is where Mario does Assassin's Creed.
Oh yeah. Got to get down there. That's the other cool aspect too. So other Mario games, Sunshine and 64, when you got a shine or you got a star, it closed you out of the level.
Yep.
So there's that weird aspect of, well, I found this one, but that's right near the entrance.
Yeah.
I should go find another one that's harder to get to.
Yep.
And the moons in this game, you pick them up and keep going. So there's never that aspect of making you plan the most efficient ways. That you just see a thing, you go to it and get it, and then keep exploring.
It seems like there's still the mission.
Oh,
Like you get into a level and there's a mission, and then that's like one of the moons. But then along the way, if you like accidentally stumble across another moon, it's not a big deal to go grab it. So like the one I was on was like, just get to the top of this tower, and whatever you find along the way, that's what it's going to be. The one Elise was doing in Super Donk City, it was like, oh, we need a band to play for the festival.
Yeah,
there's a guy playing trumpet, and it's like, can you find all the members of the band? So like that's like the over mission.
Oh, okay.
And then everything else you can do just kind of on the fly and explore. But man, the world is so big,
It's huge.
so vibrant.
Love it.
It looks great.
Wow. Yeah. All right.
This game
so
will not disappoint.
No.
Final positive game for E3. What's your last pick?
Wolfenstein 2.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Yeah. That game just looks like it's just going to be like, I love the first one because it was just like a roller coaster first-person shooter. There's very few points where it was like, I got to hide or I got to follow anyone else into battle. It was like, you go, Blazkowicz, shoot everything, destroy everything, and have a great time doing it. So I never got to play Doom. I haven't played it yet. That's my bad. I take that on me. That's my fault. But I love first-person shooters that step in and just say, like, just blow your way through everything, So I'm very excited for Wolfenstein 2.
Yeah, I am too. New Order was so good, and Old Blood was like good in a different way. It was more of a Doom. BJ Blazkowicz, their version of him is such an amazing character, and that he's just kind of a one-dimensional Nazi genociding maniac.
Yeah.
Well, he's like got 2 shotguns and he's going nuts, and then he's like reciting poetry to himself in his own head.
Yeah.
That stuff's so awesome, and the fact that like there was some allusion to the fact that Anya in the first game, Anna, can't remember her name, but she hated Nazis so much that she loved him just because he murdered Nazis so well. I don't know. There's just so many weird little quirks. That
Humanity can find a common bond in
hating Nazis.
It's just such a safe target,
Bold
especially
stance.
when they're neo-Nazis.
Yeah.
Yeah, there she is. And I swear, I could be wrong about this, but at the end of the trailer when that dude drops acid, I'm pretty sure that's one of the 2 dudes you can save in New Order.
Oh, I think you're right.
So I think it's deciding that you don't save the captain guy. You save him instead.
Uh-oh. I
his
saved
name
the
might have
captain.
been? I don't remember. Anyway, cool stuff. I'm just glad that these Bethesda is willing to publish these kinds of games.
She's back.
Yeah, I guess her face did get stitched together.
That's not fair. I killed
Yeah,
her.
That scene
It's
was
that
gnarly.
Nazi technology, though. You can't knock it, all right? They may be horrific, but they really push the envelope when it
Apparently,
comes to technology.
they're very advanced.
You know, you got big robot dogs. We don't have those now.
That's the kind of thing for everybody that maybe is feeling sore about Half-Life 3 just never happening at this point. I'm not saying it's the same, but this is that kind of game.
It is the equivalent.
And if you loved Half-Life, do yourself a favor and play New Order for sure.
Yep.
All right, Elise, I want to hear what you have to pick.
So for me, I was incredibly excited when Ori and the Blind Forest 2 was announced.
Yeah.
It was one of my favorite games of 2015, and it was a little. It was a big announcement. It had leaked beforehand, some screenshots, and the title "Will of the Wisps" had leaked. So I always feel I'm excited for me when I see those things because I get hyped. But then I always feel a little bit bummed for the developers who worked so hard and were waiting for that big chance to reveal their game. But we only kind of saw a little bit of a teaser, not really a full trailer or gameplay necessarily. It's really beautiful, and if you played the first Ori, you kind of know the story about the owls, what kind of happens there. So how they like gut
The Owl
punch
Kingdom?
you with this one, like right away I was like, oh no, it's back into that emotional world. I thought it was one of the like best new games in the resurgence of those very Metroidvania-esque platformers, and I love collecting the orbs.
I know, who
you,
doesn't?
You guys know I love.
I missed some orbs in Ori, and it drove me insane. You can't go back to the tree. Why can't you go back?
I hope there's a way that this game finds to do something newer compared to the first one. But then I'm also just happy to have more of the same. I never played the DLC, so now I'm also like reinvigorated to go back and do that. And I do have to say that Ori, the way it did those like fast music levels that were very Rayman Legends-esque, I would definitely want more of that. So hopefully we get that. I think you're probably excited for Ori too.
I'm very excited. I feel like Ori had a certain challenge to it that was gratifying. So like you would die a lot playing that game over and over and over again, but it was optimized so that way you would die and then immediately respawn in a close checkpoint. So those fast challenge levels were so enjoyable to play because it wasn't like, not trying to be negative on Dark Souls, but it wasn't like Dark Souls where there's a challenging section. If you lose that challenging section, you get thrown back to who knows where with less than you had before. It's like you're just going again, try it again. Now, and then you're learning a little bit, and so then it's super gratifying, and at the end it feels like you performed like some sort of magical dance sequence, because it's never just hit X to continue. It's do the blast move, and then that'll deflect you here, and then bounce up the walls, and the thing's close behind you. There's the fire, and there's an owl, and
the way you're unlocking skills also to keep the game feeling fresh as you're playing it was great.
I'm excited to see how they build on the soundtrack.
Yeah, that
man,
soundtrack,
soundtrack's
Gareth
really good,
Coker, I think, did the soundtrack for the first one. I still listen to it all the time.
Yeah.
It's really pretty.
All right, what's your next pick?
Like, to be honest, Mario Odyssey and The Last Night were two of my other picks. But
Mine
then
too. I gotta pick.
I also really liked, or am excited to try the demo for The Artful Escape. That's Annapurna Interactive, who did What Remains of Edith Finch, are publishing that game. And it is the same, I think it's a music game. I think it might be a rhythm game. We talked about this, that it has like...
seems like it.
Does it have a demo here? It doesn't.
It does have a demo, and I'm hoping to get to it today if I can. We'll see it here too, but like these
it seems like somebody's wailing out on like a spaceship as it's flying around. Which is real cool.
I'll be interested to see how much like music and rhythm plays a part. I just have a lot of faith in this publisher, too. To keep this and Ashen were two of the games they showed off that looked really cool. But yeah, it has a really fast-paced platforming vibe.
I'm glad that we're at a point kind of with E3, like talking about E3, where games like this get to have a showcase.
Yeah.
Like even Ori, like it leaked, but you were still excited to see it.
Yeah.
such a large stage, you know, presented for all these people. Like, it feels like not too long ago it'd be like here's Sonic, and then that's it. Like, or like here's the new Mario game, and that's it. Or here's the hardware, and that's it. You know,
a lot of first-person shooters and sports.
Yeah.
But
something like this, some indie darling like this, seems like really cool that it gets to show off.
I'm also just like I'm easily entranced by like a lot of conceptual art and logos. So like if you show me something like this, I'm like Cuphead. I'm totally not a boss rush person, but just like all of that Cuphead 1930s Disney art.
It looks amazing.
Yeah.
It really does.
So like this, just seeing the visuals, I'm like, okay, I'm definitely interested.
It's time to talk some mess.
What do you hate, Elise?
I want to know what you hate because you're so positive all the time.
Here come out the claws.
Something has to offend your sensibility.
I thought this E3 was actually pretty safe in a lot of ways. So there wasn't a game that came, like there wasn't a book of spells where
got a high score.
70% on Metacritic.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
But, I think there are just more so games that I'm sort of indifferent to. So like. And don't boo me. You guys are gonna boo me for this.
Get your booze ready. Get your booze ready.
But like Crackdown 3, not a bad-looking game, but I'm sort of indifferent to it because I'm not a Crackdown fan.
Nobody's booing.
Very polite audience.
No one's booing.
And I also really
does
like.
that mean you guys are kind of mild on Crackdown 3? Oh, a lot of nodding. Okay, that guy's excited.
Sex Swing guy is.
I'm also like a big Terry Crews fan, so I would love if I got Terry Crews in a game that I was like excited for. But that being said, this game looks fun, and I think we'll probably have fun playing it on the channel.
Now rip into it. The sequel no one wanted.
I mean, yeah, no, but boo, Crackdown.
Oh,
and like just kind of, I think sometimes sports games, I'm just a little bit generally.
Yeah, the FIFA updates and stuff.
Yeah, I'm a little indifferent too. So more of an indifference other than.
It just seems that so this got announced last year. I think?
Yeah, or at Gamescom or something.
And I don't know. I guess I expected some kind of tech demo where one building falls into another building.
Same with me, and they didn't show that.
Yeah, I mean,
it was weird.
That's their chance to sort of wow people with the escalation factor of we're on a new generation. We got the 1X coming out.
Yep.
The 1X is all about horsepower, so let's show something that really blows people's minds.
They didn't do
buildings falling over.
Yeah, they didn't do it.
I mean, I'm sure it's going to be in the game. That's like the gameplay is knocking stuff over. But we'll see.
Yeah.
All right, Bruce.
Okay, yeah. So I'll
Excited to
go
hear
quick
yours.
because I know we've been talking a long time. Beyond Good and Evil 2 is absolutely. Yeah, no. Well, I mean, I was going to say I'm surprised Elise didn't take it.
Yeah, why didn't you?
Then Life is Strange.
Well, Beyond Good
Life
and
is Strange. Yeah.
Oh right, Life is Strange.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's fine.
These were my guesses for you, but
Beyond Good and Evil 2, I think it's in this magical time of video game hype where people remember it very fondly. They remember the first one very fondly. And also, we only got this trailer, so the art style and the visuals are just amazing. And when I was watching this, I was like, I would like to see this movie. There really wasn't a video game in this trailer, which was fine with me. It just got me excited, and it's much like the No Man's Sky hype, where you saw No Man's Sky and you're like, whoa, I can't believe he did that. That wasn't quite what it was. So I try to temper my expectations on these things. That said, though, it's really exciting to see the developers get up there and cry because they were so passionate about what they'd been doing.
There's also that part right there.
And there was that part when she pulled the disc out.
Needs me.
and it was exciting to see that whole team come up. And I think they'd probably been sitting on this for what, a year, 2 years?
Yeah,
they weren't able to talk. Yeah, they weren't able to talk about it. Yeah. And they were finally able to reveal this. I mean, like, and it ended the Ubisoft press conference. They basically headlined the Ubisoft press conference, and it's totally worth it. It was one of those games that I don't know if it'll ever reach the hype that it has now, but it looks amazing.
If I'm not mistaken, I might be, but I think that The Last Guardian was announced and came out during the time frame. Like, this was announced to happen. Remember a long time ago there was the...
Well, there was that test footage
the test
of
footage.
Jade running around. And then I think shortly thereafter, Ubisoft was like, yeah, we're working on it.
We're working on it. And that
but
was a
they
long
didn't say
time ago.
we're really working on it.
Yeah.
I think with this, I read a quip that they're like at day 0 of development on Beyond Good and Evil 2. So I think it's just been concept and stuff like that. I think they finally decided, yes, we're going to greenlight this for real.
Yeah, because there was like a image on Facebook or something a year ago that they showed, and everyone was like losing their minds.
Yeah.
Wait, there were 2 trailers. No, so there was the quote unquote leaked gameplay of Jade running around. Then there was the short teaser of Paige sitting on the car with Jade in the background. This one didn't. Unless that old pig man is Paige, I don't think any of the characters were in the trailer from the other game. So that's kind of weird. I know there have been some features and interviews about the scope of the game. Apparently, it's trying to be pretty big, which is weird.
That's what they're showing in the trailer. So hopefully we can trust the trailer a little bit to give us a somewhat a visual representation of the game.
I think it's okay to trust the art style.
Yes.
Because Ancel's games have always been wonderfully artistic, quirky and weird in that cool French way. There's not a whole lot of expression like that. This reminded me so much of Fifth Element, just because it's this weird French sci-fi intersection. I don't know what it is about it, but the music was there too.
It is interesting. I just may be blanking on it, but I can't think of other scenarios where there's been this game. It's like Beyond Good and Evil obviously did well, that it has a legacy and people like it, but not well enough that it became a big franchise. And that's kind of how gaming works. So it's interesting that it was a relatively smaller thing before, and now it's blasting off.
Maybe similar to Psychonauts?
But it doesn't look like they're making a AAA. I haven't seen anything, but it doesn't look like they're making a AAA
like a cult
Psychonauts 2.
Yeah.
Looks like they're trying to make a Psychonauts that would compete with the Psychonauts at the time. You know?
Yeah.
I think to your point, Lawrence, what seems great about this is it's like a good mix of sci-fi and humor.
Yeah.
Which there are movies Fifth Element that does that well, and Guardians of the Galaxy does that well, and it's like a goofier.
Yep.
And that's what is majorly appealing about this to me.
Yeah. And that was the vibe of the first game too.
Yep.
Yeah.
A lot of cool music, a lot of just weird encounters with strange creatures that are they start and they end, and you're just like, it's just quirky, just a really quirky game. All right, Bruce, what are some
Next one will be quick. Skull and Bones.
Yeah.
I guess I was the only person in the world that played Assassin's Creed 4. I love the boats so much that I was like, I think it'd be really neat if I could play my friend in a boat and then put my other friend in another boat against him. So then that way we're all in boats fighting each other. And that was, I don't know. I just really like that part of Assassin's Creed 4. Not a huge assassin fan of Assassin's Creed. I would play that through it only because I had to. But it wasn't like a something.
Gotta get back to my boat.
Yeah, no, but the boat was that was always the part that I was really excited about. So I'm excited about Skull and Bones. It should be fun.
Yeah,
it should be fun.
Can upgrade your boat.
I was trying to mull this over because I was like, it's weird that they made a game out of that's one aspect of a game that they've already made before.
Yeah.
But then I was thinking about For Honor, and when For Honor first announced, they were like, it's melee combat, and I'm like, that seems like less than other games have. Except that they got into the nitty-gritty of saying what makes melee combat interesting, how can we make that the game and make it satisfying. So I've turned a corner on this game to say, like, okay, what they clearly want to figure out something about boat battles that other games haven't done and expand it so that way it's the whole game.
To me, on paper, it made perfect sense because of all the people I would talk about Black Flag with, everyone would say that the boat battles and just being on the boat were their favorite parts of the game.
I loved it.
You would just always talk about that. So it's like they honed in and said, how do we harness this and make a game just about this? And this is clearly what it's resonating with them. Yeah. Don, one of our editors, he said this is his game of the show too.
Really?
Yeah, he's really excited because that was one of his favorite things about Black Flag as well.
Well, this for me is I've always said ocean combat is something that nobody ever dives into when it comes to video games or movies or whatever. That's why I really liked the movie Battleship, because because it was terrible. It's a terrible movie, but there were some really cool scenes where two boats were fighting each other, and you don't see that stuff very often. So that's why I was excited about this.
They drifted a boat.
I'll get the negative out of the way right now so everybody can boo me. I thought Mario plus Rabbids looked stupid.
Rabbids.
Mario Rabbids. Only because I don't like XCOM. So I was just sort of like, whatever. I kind of shook that one off. Everybody says it's amazing. I know. Everybody says it's amazing to play, but I haven't played it. I'm sure I'd love it if I played it. But
I get Peach Rabbit tattooed on the small of my back.
That's a good idea.
Keep doing a selfie.
Yeah.
And I'll only do one more positive one. Anthem.
All right.
Anthem. That was an amazing video game. That if that's all in game, it looked like it was gameplay to me.
It did.
I think did it say in engine or did it say gameplay?
It looked like gameplay.
It looked like gameplay to me, and this looked like almost a more polished third-person Destiny.
Yeah.
And it just excited me to see. This is my kind of
Iron
game.
Man.
Yeah, this is my. It is a AAA, like graphically intensive within a kind of a unique art style, but also a realistic art style. It's the combination of both. I know a lot of games look like this, but this is the kind of stuff that gets me really excited. And then you get to find out like what kind of rockets he's firing and what kind of bullets he's firing and what kind of creatures there are in the world.
Here's my concern about Anthem. If you can just fly, where can you go? Because it looks like
Anywhere.
but it looks like they're on a pretty hard path.
You can go anywhere. You can
Like,
go underwater.
It's like a pretty hard path. If it were me, I'm going right up that wall right there. I'm going over the edge. But
Absolutely.
I feel like I'm going to hit something.
Oh, that's so cool. That is so cool.
Well, I'm going to say, actually, Anthem is the one game that I didn't like. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. I've been through this so many times. So many times, you guys. It looks so good, but it's going to be a video game. You're going to pick up a gun. Some of the numbers are going to be red. Some of them are going to be green.
But Lawrence,
they're going to have 5 more bullets and 2 more reloads.
Got loot.
Lawrence, this is video games.
And then you shoot him, and white numbers pop out of his body, and yellow numbers pop out of his head.
But
and
Lawrence,
then you look down to see if your cooldown's up, and you throw a yellow ball, and you throw an orange ball, and then you.
But Lawrence, it's E3.
I know, man.
It's a video game.
What game do you get the man who's played everything, Rabbids and Mario?
That's right, Rabbids. No, I want it to be good. It's just there's going to be a moment where it's a video game.
It's a game, yeah.
And that's going to be the part that frustrates me. What I don't want to happen, what scares me, is games provide the illusion of you can't make a lot of this. This is real expensive, really expensive. So what worries me is the world has such fidelity that I'm worried it might be a Destiny thing where you're in a bubble, and the bubble looks amazing when you're in the bubble. And they try to keep you in that bubble doing as much stuff as they can because it costs so much money to make that. So that's what worries me a lot, that you're going to see this and it's going to be amazing and oh my God, it's so pretty. Damn it.
It's so awesome.
But there's no way they can make all of that for an entire world, right? We're not at that point, are we? Are we there?
No, I mean, they're going to send you. So what's going to happen is this is going to be that bubble, and it's going to be a really big bubble. Everything else and all the DLC is going to send you underground. So that way the flying, you can't go anywhere, and now you're in tunnels, and it's going to basically be dungeon crawling. Like, that's what Destiny did.
Oh, he's going to shoot missiles at him?
Just like Iron Man.
Well, then I also have a concern, too, because there's a loot system in it.
Yes.
So my guess is that there's going to be, like, artillery, there's going to be railgun, and there's going to be automatic weaponry. And then it just alternates between those.
Those numbers.
So like you'll get some super crazy loot, and then it'll still just be the artillery again, but it'll do 2.5 times crit or something like that.
Lawrence, I think you're right, but I'm still excited for it.
They showed a lot. It definitely looks like it's gonna be fun.
I'm getting through the breakup. I'm finding a new path in my life, and then 2 a.m. my phone lights up, and I'm like, baby, I can't do this again. I can't do it again. Why are you doing this to me? You know, it's not good for me.
What game did you break up with last?
I mean, there have been
everything.
several. every like looter shooter. I mean, I feel like I don't want to say Destiny was bad. The biggest problem with Destiny is it locked you out of content until you grind it. That's what MMOs do, but you pay monthly for that. I guess I'm worried that, again, since this content is so expensive, they're going to make you replay the same thing multiple times to see the next really expensive thing, because it can't be full of stuff, but maybe it is. Maybe it is. Maybe BioWare has been just pouring millions and millions of dollars into this, so environmental artists can make entire planets that look as amazing as that. Maybe they did.
You're definitely going to spend a lot of time doing this exact flight again, but it might be fun.
Maybe. I want it to be.
Yeah.
It hurts. There's a dagger in my heart, and BioWare just twisted it a little bit. Also, I don't want this to influence it, but it does. I got some grievances against BioWare.
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
So I bought into Dragon Age Origins hard, and I bought into Mass Effect hard. I was like, BioWare's back, and they got it. And then Dragon Age 2 was bad, and Mass Effect slid, for me at least, based on the games I like. So it's a complicated relationship, okay? Seeing this is tweaking me out.
I hope
anyway,
you can go ahead. I mean, you can continue from there.
All right. I guess my positives, I had to shuffle them around because we all kind of synced up last night, Mario. But I thought Metro was a cool reveal.
Yeah.
Not gameplay, but I liked both Metros quite a bit. And the fact that they're making another one is great. I love like quirky shooters from Middle Europe. That's just a weird genre of thing that's kind of going along, and the fact that they're really good at math, and I'm really excited to see what they can do with the 1X. So I feel like that is kind of it's the Killzone 2 equivalent, it's the Shadowfall equivalent, this is the shooter that's going to blow you away. I guess Anthem can be that too, potentially, and I guess Destiny 2.
Yeah, Destiny.
Yeah, it just looks amazing.
It does. Metros have always looked great. They've always had an amazing.
Yeah, they had a knack for it. I don't know what they did. Last Light looks so good. And then, so this is for, I guess my final positive pick, aside from the ones you guys picked, was Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah.
So I was worried when I first saw Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And because, I mean, you guys played Spider-Man 3, maybe not. But no, everyone agreed they didn't like it, and I don't know why. But it had a whole lot of QTEs, and at the time, that's what everyone said. This is the thing that's bad. So when they do a new Spider-Man demo that's full of QTEs, it worried me. Not because I don't like it. I'm fine with QTEs, but I think people keep getting tricked by that stuff. And I don't know. I was concerned. I haven't seen what I want to see, which is the transition from open world into a mission, out into the open world again.
Kind of like Arkham a little bit.
Sorry?
Like, are you talking about like Arkham combat and then into the open world and then sort of like that transition?
Yes. They theoretically showed it during the trailer.
Sort of.
Because he takes down all those dudes on the skyscraper, but then he chases the helicopter. And theoretically, helicopter's in open world. But nothing about that sequence showed me a fail state. Which is a really nerdy way to talk about it, but what happens if you miss any of those turns?
It looks like there's one point when he's chasing the helicopter where he misses
It does look like it.
and he goes to the other side of the helicopter.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe maybe this, my hope is that they can push QTEs in a different direction. So it isn't get it and you lose. It's get it and now you move to the third phase of this battle or whatever it is, and so you're going to see a different chain of events that maybe are more difficult than if you had hit them all right the first time. So you end up on the other side of the helicopter. You lose that one. Now you're on the rotor, and now you have to whip the rotor down, and then you take down the helicopter a different way. But I don't know.
Possible.
Yeah.
You know what? Stephanie, my girlfriend, was playing Parappa the other day, and it's essentially a QTE, a really big one. And I realized with Parappa, if you fail enough, you click down into worse sounding versions of the song. Imagine, something like that, where you have like a hidden life bar. If you biff enough QTEs, then suddenly Spider-Man's like banged up, or you lose health, or you're in a different phase. I mean, Heavy Rain tried to do that a little bit. But yeah, I really dig the, like it's essentially like Batman fighting. That's cool. They have environmental stuff. There's some shots where he like yanks a crane and knocks some dudes over. He like drops in front of 3 dudes and whips a girder on them. That stuff is like very Spider-Man. And it's very cool that they represented that in the combat engine. But yeah, that's, I guess, kind of like Anthem. I haven't seen the thing that proves to me that it's not going to be like, here's a man with a glowing pillar of light on him, hit triangle, talk to him, mission start, where you're kind of locked into an area. That's fine if that's what it ends up being. But I guess I have a whole lot of faith in Insomniac. I mean, Ratchet & Clank, Sunset Overdrive, these guys have made every amazing open world 3D action game basically ever. So there's no reason to not expect the best Spider-Man game ever from them, which is, it's hyperbole, but I want it to be good.
I think the Arkham thing is probably pretty good.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna feel
good.
Like this is probably the E3 version of things where they set up the pins knowing that they only had to knock down the first one and then it would just get going. But I do think that it's going to feel a lot more like Arkham. Like that it's like, okay, you're on this mission and this is where the next thing is for it, and it's going to move in and out of that kind of seamlessly. But ultimately, I love how he just dismantles the big guy so quickly. Like,
well,
again, hit you with the box. There you go.
And then he just beat his ass.
Yeah.
I guess I'm kind of curious about the plot too. You got these dudes with like the glowy energy hands. There's been a couple of them, but we'll see.
Yeah.
But I guess that'll wrap it up for me, and I think that'll wrap it up for us on the stage. So
that was fast.
We have some stuff to throw out, but thank you guys for joining us.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it.
There you go.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Who wants a?
Yeah. No one's gonna raise their hand.
Is anyone of legal? Okay, I like that. All right, well, thank you guys for joining us.
Yeah, thank you.
We're going to throw it back to the GameSpot demo stage, so please stay tuned.
Thank you.